Hello, I'm Alison Sharman and I am currently the project coordinator for the Niburu London Switch project, the society working intergenerationally towards community harmony project. Provides local community groups and individuals with a range of activities linked to health and wellbeing and to music and media. And we are funded through the National Lotteries Community Fund. We are today at Enfield Town Library, where we're celebrating the completion of our recent Now and Then project. We were asked by One to One Enfield, an organisation that aims to support autistic adults and those with learning difficulties to live better lives, to have a voice and to be included within the community. We were asked by them to create a programme that would encourage their members to work on their literacy skills. And we came up with the idea of the Now and Then project. The Now and Then project combined history and literacy, and for the past 5 weeks we have met at Enfield Town Library with 7 members of One to One Enfield, and they have researched a topic of their personal choice, so something that they are personally interested in. We have been lucky enough to have the use of all of the facilities at Enfield Town Library, and we've also been lucky enough to be supported across this project by a fantastic group of volunteers from another organisation with whom we work, and that is MHA North London. Now, MHA works with Enfield residents who are over the age of 55 with the aim of helping them to lead fulfilled lives, to remain active members in the local community, and to tackle issues of loneliness and isolation. And so the two groups have come together. We have worked on our verbal communication skills, we've worked on our writing, we've worked on our reading, we've worked on our research skills, and the culmination of the project is what you are going to see today, which is presentations by each of the members of the group of what they have found, some of the things that they found out about their topics. We would like to say a huge thank you to Enfield Town Library and all of their staff who have helped us across the past 5 weeks. We would also like to thank Tony Fielding, the MHA scheme manager, and her group of volunteers, Elia and Barry, Claire and Jasmine, for giving up their time every week to come and support us. Not only have we learned a lot about the topics that the One to One Enfield members have covered, but we've learned lots about each other. We've forged some fabulous friendships. We've shared our own personal Now and Then stories, and we've shared some personal Now and Then photographs. And some of those, the then pictures, some of them were really quite amusing. So it's all over. It's been an absolute joy to be part of the project, and we hope you enjoy watching the presentations, and we do hope that we can continue working in partnership with One to One Enfield and MHA North London into the future. Thank you for watching.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jay, and my Now and Then presentation is on game/quiz shows. This project I did completely independently with no assistance whatsoever. Some of the things that I have found out over the last 5 weeks of this course are as follows. The first ever game show was called Spelling Bee, which was first broadcast in 1938. A Question of Sport is one of the longest running quiz shows that is still going today and has been on air since 1970. Various game shows have been revived since it was last on TV, including Catchphrase, Blankety Blank, Family Fortunes, etc. Various assets to quiz shows have evolved over the years, including prizes that people win. Back in the old days, it's like 70s, 80s, 90s, etc. The prizes used to be like small cash prizes running from £1,000 to that's say £5,000 maximum. Cars, like the small, like mini cars, etc. And speedboats, like you used to have on Bullseye back in the 80s and 90s. These days, it's bigger cash prizes, some of which could be as high as £1 million. Also, like luxury holidays and bigger cars, etc. Presenters have also evolved over the years. Back in the day, we had the late Richard Whiteley, who used to present Countdown from 1982. We also had Sir Terry Wogan, who was like the first host of Blankety Blank, etc. But absolute legend, that is Sir Bruce Forsyth, Price is Right, Play Cards Right, Generation Game, etc. And these days we have presenters such as Bradley Walsh, The Chase, The New Blankety Blank, etc. Ben Shepherd, Tip and Point, Richard Osman, House of Games co-host of Pointless, Alexander Armstrong, who's the main host of Pointless, etc. And here are just a few pictures of game shows past and present. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Shannon.
Okay, Shannon, can you tell us what was your research about?
It's a research about mobile phones.
Okay, great. So, do you know when was the first phone invented?
The first phone was invented at 1973.
Wow, that's great. So, do you know how long it took to charge that phone? 10 hours.
In 10 hours.
And how long it lasted?
35 minutes.
Okay. Oh yeah, wow. So can you tell us what can you use with your mobile phone? What can you do with it?
Text messages, FaceTime, WhatsApp, phone calls, and talking to friends, have a chat, whatever. Like anything, like take photos.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you do without your phone? Could you imagine it?
You won't talk to your friends. Yeah. You won't call people.
Yeah.
You won't have no phone.
Yeah, great.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
My name's Osman.
And what's your presentation about?
Photography.
Lovely. And who helped you with your project?
Elia and Tony.
Lovely. So, when was the first photo taken?
1888.
And what was the name of the first camera?
Camera
Obscura.
Obscura.
Yeah. Where is it on this sheet? Do you remember? Lovely. Okay, Osman, how old was you when you took your first photo?
I was about 10,
Yeah. And how old are you now?
37.
So that's a long time he's been taking photos. So, Osman, what's your favourite thing to take pictures of?
Trees, ducks, buildings.
Lovely. And you might need this. What do you use to take your photos now?
Phone.
Very good. And what did you use to take your photos on? Do you remember we spoke about the camera?
Camera.
Yeah. Lovely. And, okay, so when you was younger, how did you used to print your photos?
You should take it to the shop to print it
And how do you look at your photos now?
on my phone.
Perfect. What's the next question? Okay, and where did you used to put your photos? Should I take that one? And you take this one. Where did you used to put your photos?
In an album.
And how do you share your photos now?
What? What's that?
Lovely. And most importantly, why do you like taking pictures?
It is fun.
That's it? Yeah? Well done. Well done. All good?
Yeah.
Good afternoon again, everybody. My name is Paul. As you probably know, I'm the chairman of One to One. And my presentation is all about music. And the gentleman next to me who helped me from this Now and Then project is Barry. We talked about the music of the 50s and 60s and up until now, present. We talked about the four fab, which is the Beatles, and the Beatles were John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison and Ringo Starr. During the time of the Beatles, my sisters listened to them when they were youngsters, when they were kids. When I was born in the end of the 60s, 1969, I did not remember them at all. But I listened to them with their music when I grew up, when we had record players and things like that. Some of their songs were While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Love Me Do, Please Please Me, From Me to You, and many other musicals. We also talked about Cliff Richard and the Shadows. There were other groups during the 50s. Cliff lived in Cheshunt, which is outside Enfield, and two of their songs were Living Doll and Summer Holidays. Then we talked about the kind of rock and roll Elvis Aaron Presley. He was born in 1939 in Graceland and passed away in 1977. That was in America. Because I knew this from my family when I went to Switzerland, and I knew all about this. I didn't know it myself until my sisters told me. He sang lots of songs, including Love Me Tender, Jailhouse Rock and Suspicious Minds and In the Ghetto and that. He did some films and ended his career in Viva Las Vegas. Yep.
My name is Carl. My presentation is about football, Gaza. His full name was Paul Gascoigne. I met him he's played for Spurs. The person who helped me with my project was Claire. Claire didn't know much about football before she said she was learned quite a lot, helping me. Gaza helped me. Gaza played for Newcastle United when he was very young. They said he was hard to work, but he was worth it. His house shared with Paul Gascoigne, who said it was like a time bomb waiting to go off. But it was a great laugh. In a late 80s, my dad took me to Spurs to see Arsenal match. When Spurs scored, they celebrate Gaza. You gave me the thumbs up. Gaza was very emotional. He broke down in tears when Germany beat England in Italia.
Can we just capture Claire?
My name is Jasmine, and I have been working on the Now and Then project with Michelle. Michelle's topic was soap operas. Michelle can tell us what is her favorite soap opera. We've talked about Emmerdale, Coronation Street, and EastEnders. Michelle can remember the names of the pubs from each soap. We have a picture here. We've also been working on letters and words. Show the words. Michelle can tell us what days of the week Coronation Street is on.
What days of
Can
the
you
week
tell us
is Coronation Street on, Michelle?
Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
Excellent. Can you find those days on that other sheet with all the days of the week on? Can you point them out to us?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What?
Go on.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Jasmine,
Yes, I did. Yeah,
is there anything you'd like to say to Jasmine?
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're next, Richard.
My name's Richard Armstrong. My presentation is about Enfield Town FC. The person who helped me with this presentation.
You okay? Right, should we help you?
The club started in 1893 and it was called Enfield
Spartans.
Spartans. In 2001 it became the Enfield Town FC.
Have we got any pictures here?
Got pictures to show you. That's the ground with about the fans. That's the cafe area where that's the oldest one that was done in 1966, 67. And Martin came down to watch a match. And there's me with my friends at Enfield Town.
So, who was the first manager?
John Bruce
Skinner.
Clankley. The manager now is Andy Leese.
And where did they used to play?
The club used to be at Southby Road Stadium. Now they play at the Queen Elizabeth Stadium. When I was younger, I used to go running there. A season ticket used to cost £50. Now it's 114.
140.
140.
That's a lot of money.
The biggest win was in 2003 and they beat Loftus 7-0.
Ilford.
The record attendance was in November 2011. It was a friendly match against Spurs. The crowd was 969. Most appearances, Ruby Hall. Most goals, Leon Hope. I go to matches because I am a supporter and meet up with my friends. In October, Martin from
Niburu
come to the game with us and he took some pictures, photos.
And that's the picture, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
The picture of your friends. And what about your name? Where is your name?
My name, because I'm a supporter and a season ticket holder, I'm one of the owners of the Enfield Town Football Club.
And your name's on the programme?
Yeah, every programme, my name's in it.
Do you collect the programmes?
Yes,
Yeah. How many have you got?
a load, and I got told off for it.
You got too many?
Yeah,
And is this the newest shirt?
that was bought last Saturday, and that's the new shirt I got now on.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.